I'm so annoyed. I am so angry. You have got to be kidding me. Arxis hasn't released anything in 5 months, and they give me 1 day to learn everything about Venom. 1 day to prep. Not even 1 day. A couple of hours to prep. Absolute radio silence for nothing, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, the newest Guilty Gear Strive character, Venom, appears. Releases himself right after the Ark World Tour. It's so poetic that you would imagine that they planned it from the start if they didn't announce that they delayed him. So, show me what you got. Show me what I waited nearly half a year for.
Stop that.
Holy shit, it's Robert. I've always been a bit of a Robo-Kai hater. It's no secret, I've never liked this guy. But I will say having him be a comic relief character for one of the more stoic and serious characters in the Guilty Gear cast kind of fits. A lot of the victory animations feel like Robo-Kai and the bad bitch that he pulled by being goofy as shit. Alright. Let's talk about Venom. Also, some of you may notice, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I was screaming because Tiger Pop made it to top 4. And I gotta support my boy when I can. Congrats, Tiger, you did really well. Congrats to Red Ditto, by the way, for winning. That was a fucking insane run. Congrats to everyone who made it top 8. You all did really well. Venom is one of the most loved legacy characters in the entirety of Guilty Gear. He has an extremely unique moveset, not just for Guilty Gear standards, but fighting game standards as a whole. Venom uses a pull cue and pull balls in order to hit the opponent in a bunch of different and disgusting ways. In the older games, he was a heavy set-play zoner, relying on setting up balls and teleporting to them in order to get nasty Okizemi mix-ups. Now, with the way that Guilty Gear Strive releases older characters, a lot of people were wondering how they were going to change Venom. And I have some good news. They didn't change him that much. There's something very important you have to talk about when it comes to Venom. Something that you must always address whether you like it or not. We have to talk about Venom's balls. Venom balls are physics objects, for lack of a better term. Venom is able to set up balls and then hit them with his pull cue in order to send them in different directions. Depending on where the ball is on the screen and what attack Venom uses, it will change the angle that the ball flies at, as well as the speed of the ball. Balls that are moving are also able to interact with other balls on the screen, meaning you are able to send a ball forward, and if it collides with another one, they will bounce off in different directions, carrying the momentum that the first ball had. It's an extremely unique system, and it's one that a lot of Venom players absolutely love. And thankfully, Strive has kept it basically wholesale. Venom is able to set up 4 different balls by using any of the attack buttons. Dust doesn't count. Each ball set puts them at different angles. Now, there is a little bit of a change between how setting balls works in this game versus previous ones. I'm not the biggest Xrd player, so if I'm a little bit incorrect, please forgive me. In the older Guilty Gear games, you were able to choose different formations of the balls to set them in. However, in Strive, you are always going to put them in this T-like pattern. While setting a ball in the older game would then shift the position of another ball, setting a ball doesn't affect where the other balls are set, meaning that they're a little bit more static. While you're not able to shift the balls between different formations like you were in Xrd, there's still a lot of things that you can do here. Venom still retains his Stinger and Carcass Raid, meaning you are able to send balls directly across the screen or upwards into the air with a charge input. These are still able to interact with the other balls in, well, familiar ways. Venom is also able to shoot a ball down while jumping by using Carcass Raid in midair. Of course, the input is different. It goes from a charge move to a special move, but the angles stay relatively the same. Venom is also able to set all of his balls at the exact same time. This takes a lot longer, but it gives him the opportunity to be able to set well, literally every ball. He's also retained QV, however the input has differed quite drastically. It's gone from a half circle forward to a DP input. You're able to actually charge this move, giving you more damage and better frame advantage on the initial hit. It also sets a ball in the position of whatever button that you used. A lot of Venom B&B combos have you setting this ball and then either using it to continue the combo, or then go and use it for some sort of Okizeme. And I hate to say this, but that's generally it. Like a lot of other characters, Venom is very setup focused. However, unlike other characters, it is entirely his moveset. If you do not like how the balls work in Guilty Gear, you're not going to like Venom. But if you do like how the balls work, you're probably going to like him a lot. You have to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do you like balls? Do you enjoy Venom's balls? Do you enjoy shoving Venom's balls into opponents' mouth? This system is extremely freeform, especially for how Strive works. Every attack sends the ball at a different angle and a different speed. Like I said, Venom is extremely focused around the balls that he sets. It's kind of hard to play Venom without getting your balls in his mouth. That's the wrong way around, fuck. But there is one new addition to Strive. While he did lose his teleport, he did gain something instead. By doing a GG input and K, you get Triumbaka. This is a command grab that turns the opponent into a ball. See, you don't understand. He turns them into a ball. It is the funniest shit I've ever seen. The character ball is substantially bigger than Venom's standard balls, but it doesn't seem to have any unique physic properties. It does, however, lead to a free combo that is heavily scaled. Like, I am talking extremely scaled. Look at this clip, for example. Learn your combo theory, kids. That just leaves the supers. Dark Angel, a Navaranta, oh fuck. Dark Angel and the other one. Dark Angel is an iconic super that's remained pretty unchanged. Venom summons a absolutely massive ball, a pure 16 inches of Venom, and throws it directly at the opponent. The only difference is now that at the end of the super, Robo-Kai shows up to embrace a little bit of American culture. And fuck off, is a new super that opens a black hole on the field that sucks every projectile into it. Despite what it looks, it doesn't have a gravity effect on it though, so it shouldn't affect the opponent character. This is a multi-hit super that scales in damage with the amount of balls that Venom consumes. So consuming no balls will give you the lowest amount of damage, and consuming all of your balls will give you a massive boost in damage. It's a very good super, and it has less hits than Dark Angel, so it's generally better to use to break the wall. Dark Angel, though, is very good for pressure due to the fact that it moves slowly across the field and hits multiple times. And that's it for Venom. You know, considering how Strive sometimes redesigns characters to be completely different from what they originally were, Venom's very close to his original incarnations. He has his balls, he has Stinger, he has a lot of dumbass setups and weird ways to use the balls together, and he looks like he's gonna be an absolute nightmare on Oki. I'm very excited to see how this character develops over the next coming months. I will say though, with how unique the ball system is, it's probably going to take a while to find out exactly what Venom can do in this game. Legacy Venom players should still feel at home, if a little bit confused on why the couch is missing, but finding what Strive Venom can do uniquely to him compared to the rest of the Guilty Gear versions is going to be extremely interesting, and I am here for the ride. It's all on you now, Venom. Go. Do what you were made to do. Save Guilty Gear. I'm venoming it. I'm venoming it. Oh yes, so good.